Hello everyone, my name is Olin Pardue and I am a Life Scout with Troop 600 and I have autism. First, I would like to thank Dwayne Church and the Greensboro Fire Department for the opportunity to do my Eagle project within them. This was a fun project because I was able to share what I used to help me stay settled, stay calm, and think about happy thoughts. I hope this project will help other people like me. I am honored to introduce Amy Swain, board certified behavior analyst and speech pathologist today. Amy has worked with me since I was 3 years old, and I am so happy she volunteered to be the professional constitute on my project. Take it away, Amy.
Thanks, Holden. I'll call you back up here to be my role model. All right. Okay.
Perfect. Perfect.
Awesome. Excellent. So like Holden said, I'm a speech language pathologist and dually certified as a board certified behavior analyst. And most of my clientele is with people with autism. And I've been doing that for about 25 years, been a speech language pathologist for about 25 years, a board certified behavior analyst for about 15 now. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a quick just overview of autism. Because like I was just telling Ben and Heather, I can't imagine in your profession coming in contact with people with autism, trying to kind of weed out, like, well, is that autism? You know, is it some sort of mental illness? Is it drug addiction? What is that? So with autism, people with autism have difficulties with social aspects, social language, reading social cues, that sort of thing, reading nonverbal language, so body language, things like that. They also have a lot of repetitive behaviors, so you'll see a lot of self-stimulatory behaviors. One that Holden likes to do is he likes to tickle his own hands, even when he's happy. You'll see him doing that, right, Holden?
Right.
Yep. So you'll see a lot of people will kind of flap their hands even when excited. So it's even when they're happy, they may do that. They may spin, look at lights in different ways, even look at lines in different ways. Maybe walking, pacing back and forth. Again, this just may be in an excited, happy mood. Doesn't have to be in an agitated mood. A lot of people with autism have difficulties with receptive language and expressive language. So receptive language is understanding what's coming into them, so following directions. So if you're asking them, hey, can you sit down? Can you come with me? Do X, Y, or Z? They may have difficulty with that. And definitely there's the whole spectrum of expressive language. So some are non-vocal all the way up to, you know, some very high functioning where you're like, this kid looks pretty okay, but they're having some difficulties expressing their needs and wants at that particular moment. So when you guys are coming into a situation where it's a heightened situation and it's an emergency situation, then you have the spectrum also of what they could be going through. And it could be anything from them withdrawing and being very sullen and into themselves, not being able to communicate at that point, to rage, total meltdown, tantruming, aggression for sure, that sort of thing. And we may even, when Holden gets up here, maybe you can even talk about what you feel like when you get agitated as well, and what that may look like to you.
Okay.
Okay? Just so that you have an idea. So in that time, a lot of times, a lot of language and stimulation as well coming at them, because that's another thing. Sensory overload, so all your lights, your sounds, all your people, your different smells, all of that is absolutely overloading these people with autism. They have no idea what is going on. So that's why Holden and his family decided to do this wonderful Eagle project and give you guys this calming bag called SOC. It's the Special Ops Care Kit. so that you guys will have these in your cars, on your trucks, to help. So it's helping with some calming, some sensory things to help with calming and things like that. So in this, Holden, you want to come up?
Yeah.
Awesome. Be my wonderful role model. Do you want to sit down
Sure.
first? Okay.
Sure.
So we'll tell them about the lap pad. Well, first, why don't you tell them how do you feel whenever you get upset?
Whenever I get upset,
Mhm.
I can just do the take fives.
Oh, you do take fives?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like when Dr. Middleton shows me just take fives
Just kind of take a break?
and just take a break for a second.
All right. So a lot of times, can I tell them what I've seen?
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot of times I've seen his voice will get louder. You may even start getting a little bit more agitated. I see a little bit more hand movement, that sort of thing. Is that right?
It's right.
Okay. So that you may see some of that as well. But I'm glad you know exactly what to do, and some of these things help, right?
Right.
So one of the things that is in your sock is a lap pad. So this is a weighted lap pad. How much weight is this? It feels pretty good.
7 pounds.
Yeah, this is awesome. So this can be used in a lot of different ways. It can be wrapped around the person's shoulders to give support and weight here to kind of help calm. If they're prone, if they're laying down, you can put it on their chest. It can also be put, can I put this on your?
Sure.
Okay. If they're seated, it can be put across their lap. All the while, I would absolutely be asking, can I put this on your shoulders? Or just say, shoulders? And see if they're like, yeah, okay, sure. Or put it on and they may shrug it off. Nope, don't want that right now. Okay, fine. Lap? Can I put it on your lap?
Sure. Of course.
Okay. So that sort of thing. And it can be used in a multitude. You can even, a lot of times kids like it like this, balled up, so that it's absolutely more kind of situated. So weight, absolutely. Like, I don't know if you guys like sleeping under heavy weighted blankets, like grandma's old quilt, that sort of thing. That's what this kind of does. Also, in your kit are bubbles. This helps with breathing. I guess we don't need to demonstrate this, do we, Holden?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, okay, good. So what bubbles do, actually, like blowing up paper bags, it's like when people are hyperventilating. Bubbles just helps to kind of get that airstream going. If you have balloons, but sometimes with certain kids or certain people with autism, that could be a choking hazard. There's also, this is called a breathing or a rainbow labyrinth. So what you can do is have them breathe like in. It just helps give them a visual as to what to do, and then you do it on the next one. So it just, again, is helping to get them visualized, calm. You know, hey, can you breathe with me? Do this, that sort of thing. And then you could talk to them, what's your favorite color? You know, if you're able to do that, if you're over here doing this while somebody else is helping mom, dad, you know, deal with the house, whatever is going on, then, you know, hey, can you show me your favorite color? What's, you know, that sort of thing too on here. Have them do it with their finger, or you can just do it with your finger, but helping them breathe through that. So both of these things are helping with breathing. Fidget spinners, right?
Right.
Yep.
Those are fidget spinners.
Mm-hmm. What does this do? What does it help you do?
And you just spin it,
Mm-hmm. Helps kind of keep you calm.
and you can calm down with this.
Yeah, and just kind of watch it and relax looking at it, right?
Right.
Yeah, even I like doing this. I was over here popping on this as well. This can also be used, you know, these are huge now. If you've got kids, you probably have these in your house on keychains. You can also help breathe with this. Breathe as you're popping. So this could also be used as that, as well as just a sensory technique. Just to, again, it helps visualize, helps kind of keep them calm and in the moment. Sensory balls are also great just to squeeze, But this can also be used as a brushing technique. Again, it's a sensory thing. So can I demonstrate, Holden?
Sure, of
Okay.
course.
All right, thanks. So you can start. You don't ever want really light pressure. Most of the time that's very alerting, and so you're going to send somebody who's already up here even further up. So you want some pretty moderate pressure on their arms going down. And they may tell you, or again, kind of cower away, or they may lean into you. Like, ooh, this feels pretty good. Keep doing it. That sort of thing. And going on their arms. The only place that you don't ever want to do it is on their face, their chest, or their stomach. So even on their back, just kind of calming, even adding pressure onto the shoulders, that sort of thing. You can add pressure onto the top of the head as well. Again, this is just sensory input to help kind of calm. Thanks, Holden.
You're welcome.
And then also is what's called a social story that we help develop. It just tells, again, you guys can help
It's a
read
comic
it.
strip.
It is, thanks, it's a comic strip. It helps tell the people with autism kind of what's going on. You can read it verbatim. You can have them just touch some items and take down the language in it if you need to. Just to kind of let them know what's going on. I've seen several adults with autism speak on what it's like to have autism, and they said that if they don't know what's happening, it's like walking into a haunted house all the time. They never know what's coming around the corner. And so social stories sometimes help with that. Just like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. That's who you are. That's what you're going to do, or that's why you're here to help. So Holden was going to read this to you.
So, the firefighter social story for people on the autism spectrum. So, there has been an emergency and I should remain calm. Firefighters are here to help me and others. I should not go back in the house or building until the firefighters tell me it is safe. The firefighters will be wearing big clothes, thick gloves, a helmet, and a face mask. They will sound like Darth Vader from Star Wars if they are wearing a face mask. I must listen closely what the firefighters say. The firefighters have things to help me stay calm. I can use a weighted pad to help me feel better. I can use the fidget spinner, stress ball, popping games, or breathing exercises to stay calm. And I can thank the firefighters for keeping me safe. Thank you.
Nice job, thank you. So again, that's a lot of words, and like I had said, sometimes less words are better. So if you need to just kind of bring it down a little bit and you read it to them, but less words, firefighter, or whatever. It's okay, everything's okay. Here, let's squeeze, here, you want to try this, just trying anything, but just showing them what's going on. It's okay. We're helping mom and dad, or we're helping whatever is going on in whichever way. So, but this is just giving you something to go off of. Or if they're readers, a lot of times that can even keep them calm. Let me read, because that's something to go to, and that will calm me down as well, being able to read it. So, was there anything?
So on the card is also kind of a Cliff Notes version of all the content. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a.
So it goes over pretty much, yep, exactly what I've told you, so you don't have to remember all this. It's all good, it's all right up here for you, easy peasy. They've done just a phenomenal job with this, so. I think that's it, yeah. Does anybody have any questions for myself or Holden?
Yeah. Does anyone have questions about me? Everyone?
Holden, I'll just say we really appreciate not only Greensboro Fire Department, but Guilford County Fire Department also. You've really reached out to help us, help others. And this is something that I know in Greensboro we really haven't thought about a lot. So you've given us some tools to help people out there. So we really appreciate what you've done for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you,
How
guys.
old are you, son?